Aldi's supermarket rival tries new way to end theft. Today on Here's the Scoop. Today's article comes from thestreet.com, and we are talking about our friends across the pond. Shoplifting has become a growing problem for retailers, partly because stores have made stealing easy. It's true. Self checkout has made it very challenging for a retailer to know when a customer has made a reasonable effort, but an item did not scan, and when the customer intended to steal the item. Duh. But they wanted to save money and they took away people's jobs. So, I mean, isn't this kind of what they get? Okay, I'll chill. I'll chill. Accusing a person of shoplifting also has its problems. In theory, cashiers and other store personnel can do this, but that creates a somewhat dangerous situation. Exactly. Cashiers and store personnel can also steal, not just the customers. But I'll continue. In most cases, it takes multiple thefts for a person to be confronted over shoplifting. That does not eliminate frequent thieves, and it's generally driven by store security, making it safer for workers, but that's only a small piece of the problem. Iceland, a grocery chain in the United Kingdom, has decided to make its customers part of the problem. Ooh. The company plans to pay its customers in the form of a credit to report a theft in progress to staff. So basically, I'll pay you to be a rat. I'm not saying that you shouldn't tell on someone if they're stealing, but they're basically telling you they'll pay you to rat out somebody. Supermarket customers asked to report shoplifting. Iceland Executive Chairman Richard Walker told the BBC that shoppers who alert staff to theft in progress will receive a €1 credit, £1 credit on their Iceland bonus card. So if you rat out somebody, speaking of rat, look at this ad, this is funny. If you rat out somebody stealing, then you get £1. Woohoo! Yay! Good for you. Again, I'm not saying that it's a right to steal, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, really? You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? You could rat on that person and then maybe they can catch you outside somehow, and now they're going to come fight you. I mean, you just never know, like, how this could go down, but all you got was £1. I mean, people get violent. Somebody could jump you or attack you because of that. The grocery chain estimates that shoplifting cost its business around £20 million each year. Quote, Walker said this figure not only impacts the company's bottom line, but also limits its ability to reduce prices and reinvest in staff wages, according to the BBC. The impact of theft isn't theoretical. It's very real, according to a research report. The pass-through of retail crime by Carl Hayes and Johannes Kassinger of Cornell University. Quote, this paper shows that retailers increase prices in response to organized retail crime. We match store-level crime data to scanner data from the universe of transactions for cannabis retailers in Washington state. Using quasi-experimental variation from robberies and burglaries, we find a 1.5 to 1.8% price increase at victimized stores and nearby competitors. The rise is not driven by short to medium term demand changes, but is consistent with an own cost shock. Effects are larger for independent stores and less concentrated markets. We estimate that crime imposes a 1% hidden unit tax on affected stores, implying $33.9 million additional social costs primarily borne by consumers. Wow. Walker, using simpler words, said essentially the same thing. Quote, some people see this as a victimless crime. It is not. It's a cost to the business, to the hours we pay our colleagues, and it involves intimidation and violence, he said. We'd like customers to help us lower prices even more by pointing out shoplifters. So what do you guys think about this? If say Aldi's in America, said, hey, we will pay you $1 to rat on somebody stealing in the self checkout, would you do it? Would you do it, or would you not do it? Let me know in the comments, would you do it? If you would do it, why would you do it? And if you would not do it, let me know in the comments, why would you not do it? So some shoplifting statistics from 2023 to 2025 are on the screen here. Shoplifting incidents in 2023 rose 93% compared to 2019 because everybody lost their job during COVID and they got kicked out of their apartments and their homes and they're homeless, living in their RVs. Okay, sorry. On average, retailers experienced 177 shoplifting incidents per day in 2023. In certain sectors, daily incidents exceeded 1,000. Violence and aggression in shoplifting: 73% of retailers reported more violent or aggressive behavior from shoplifters compared to the previous year. A 91% noted increased aggression since 2019. Organized retail crime: 62% of retailers say multi person theft is a growing concern. Definitely, especially here in America as well. 76% see ORC linked shoplifting as a bigger issue than a year ago. 2025 NRF updates: 42% of surveyed retailers reported an increase in shoplifting events involving threats or actual violence. Ooh. And the trend shows that 2024 mid-year shoplifting rates exceeded those for the same period in 2023, suggesting that the full year 2024 numbers likely surpassed 2023. Probably did. The 2024 NRF report signals a dramatic escalation in shoplifting and retail crime, as well as an increase in financial impact versus pre-pandemic levels. So yeah, guys, basically they're saying it's just getting worse with the shoplifting. I think that, I'm not going to read the rest of this. I mean, we kind of get it, right? Question: does paying customers to report shoplifting actually work? Answer: research suggests not, which is what I was thinking. A U.S. Department of Justice experiment found that offering monetary rewards for anonymity did not significantly increase reporting behavior. Question: have any supermarkets tried paying customers to report theft? And yes, this store, Iceland, a UK grocery chain, offers £1 credit on your bonus card. Ooh, to report theft and possibly put yourself in danger. And question: what do experts say about monetary rewards for crime reporting? Answer: studies indicate that while rewards can seem appealing, they may not meaningfully change behavior, and the effectiveness of such programs is largely unproven. So, guys, what do you think about this? I mean, on a serious note, like, if somebody's really stealing a lot of stuff and it's really obvious, obviously, you're probably going to go say something, right? But, you know, if somebody is like just taking something small, and maybe it's something that like Pampers or diapers or like a serious necessity that that they're getting that for their kid or for their sick grandma, something like some kind of staple food, even rice, beans. Are you really going to go rat on somebody if they're going to pay you £1 or €1? If you're listening to this from the UK or over there in Europe, are you really going to do that? Is that really worth it? I guess, is it the right thing to do? Is it the wrong thing to do? Let me know in the comments. I just think that, like, if the person is taking something and it obviously is a necessity, and we all know what that is, like I said, Pampers or beans and rice, like a serious staple, home staple for the kids or for the elderly, are you really going to go rat them out for $1 or £1? I just think it's a bit much. I also think that people can kind of figure out who you are. Like, say, for instance, you're in the aisle and it's just you and that person, and they saw you and you saw them. And then all of a sudden, somebody that works at the store comes in the aisle and says, we've been told you're stealing. Even if you're no longer in the aisle, it was just you two. So they know that it was you. And if somehow, some way they get let off or let out early, or, they can come find you. Some people never forget a face, man. Some people never forget a face. And all I'm saying is, like, if it's something that is really important for the house, like a staple food or Pampers or something for the elderly, you guys get what I'm saying. Is it worth it? Is that really worth it? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this? I can't wait to hear your comments, guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.